What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically in today's video, we have to talk about the recent events that just took place yesterday across the markets here. We made definitely some bad calls, got immediately stopped out. I am super pissed that this happened, but that's part of volatility within cryptocurrency that surprisingly wants to take place, as of yesterday here. So we do have some things to go over here. You can see XRP. The second we confirmed closure above major downtrend here, we put in a trade with a tight stop loss, which I'm glad I did because I didn't actually get burned that much. But as quickly as we went up, we immediately dumped back down, right back in as if nothing ever happened, which is quite shocking if you ask me. Something about this resistance that we were kind of looking at here that I was it was on the tip of my tongue as to whether we should buy in above this resistance or not. We still took a risk and we got burned, and that's just how it is. And some of these other cryptocurrencies got nailed pretty freaking hard here. We did say more moderate to aggressive trade, that there's a possibility we could be breaking off this and swinging to the upside. And of course, the exact opposite happened, and we immediately fell and dumped to the downside. And the same thing took place on Bitcoin and even took place on the S&P 500, which is quite shocking here. Now, I'm sure if I Google, what happened with the S&P, it will uncover why we fell. I think a total of like 1.8%, which is pretty solid drop within the stock market here yesterday. And nobody was, or at least I was not expecting or anticipating. We could have gotten the federal funds rate, or we could have gotten the inflation data. It usually comes out between the 10th and the 13th, so that could have came out, but I haven't been paying much attention to it recently here because we just know that we're not necessarily in the best of shape, but at least we are consolidating still below this beautiful white uptrend here, which is enough for me to say things are still fairly okay. But we do need to go over these cryptocurrencies and what exactly happened to them later on in today's video. So very important. With all that being said, though, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, as you guys can see, yesterday we were pretty much tracking what I thought was going to be a breakout. This is serious. I was expecting big volatility to come, and that is exactly what we caught. We did get big volatility, but it was by no means to the upside. It immediately reversed us to the downside, unfortunately, and it did fall pretty quickly over the course of literally a couple of hours, which is shocking to me. You can see in regards to the top 10 cryptocurrencies here, we did see a major dump. We're still now very much so below the $1 trillion global crypto market cap at 937 billion. We're down almost 6%. But you can see volatility was coming. We expected this, as for pretty much the whole week in its entirety was just flatlined sideways trading here. Literally sideways trading across the board on pretty much every single cryptocurrency. So volume was going to come, which is what we were calling. We expected volume to come, although I thought it was going to be a bullish run potentially, and we saw the other possibility, which was an immediate dump, but we did get the timing pretty accurate here. Bitcoin fell almost 10% through the week. Ethereum fell 9%. We have XRP, which isn't doing too bad, down 5.96, pretty much what we went up. We went back down as if nothing ever happened. But these other cryptocurrencies did get nailed pretty hard and are down double digits. Now, in regards to XRP here, we did get stopped out. We put a trade in on BidFi, which I'll talk about in a second, but we confirmed closure above here, which we haven't done since the beginning. The January 23rd here immediately went up, wicked back down, confirmed closure, and immediately fell all the way back down to its lifeline here, its price floor, which is clearly capped at about 36 cents. We discussed or figured that this might be the new, trend here, the new descending triangle, major downtrend, major price floor. And we figured we would kind of fill in the gap like this, and if we were to close below this bottom floor, we would buy in for a short, and if we broke above this major resistance, we'd buy in for a long. Clearly, that ain't the case anymore because we immediately wicked off of it and fell from this price ceiling right here. So it seems like we're in some sort of channel that's kind of better to reference than actually the descending fractal, the bull flag that we're seeing. We figured maybe the bull flag would be a sign, and it still is. Don't get me wrong, it still is a sign, but we did get some sort of bull trap that immediately pumped us up and immediately pumped us right back down, which is quite annoying here. But I am still a believer that we are, without a doubt, inside a beautiful bull flag here, and that at some point or another, we are going to be breaking to the upside here. Maybe I was right in the fact that this is a downtrend and this is a support. We do need to fill in the gap, and we did happen to just recently break out much earlier than expected here. So maybe we need a little bit more recovery before, or consolidation on movement sideways before we see that break to the upside here. but I am a strong believer this is a support we need to pay attention to. We close below this and close the daily below this support here. I do very much so expect to see a big short opportunity here. Obviously taking advantage on BidFi, which for those that don't know is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Literally everything you can possibly think of is offered on BidFi here, including the opportunity to trade XRP, which really not many exchanges, if any, anymore offer. So XRP is super cool. The fact that I'm able to buy in long, sell short, and even just hold on to it using their spot account right here, which is super useful. I actually use it almost all the time, if not every day. So I highly recommend you check this out. The website is completely free. The cool thing is they offer a demo account which allows you to trade around with Monopoly money, $100,000 in Monopoly money to be exact, completely free, risk-free, and to sign up is completely free. So you literally have nothing to lose. The best part is if you do sign up at the link down in the description below, you can earn up to $2,888 in welcome bonuses, which is awesome here. Now, for those that sign up or have already signed up a couple of days ago, weeks ago, months ago, and haven't actually taken advantage of the welcome rewards, you can still click welcome rewards right here and earn up to $2,888, which is super cool. So make sure to check that out. Link is down in the description below. Now, moving forward from BidFi here, looking at these other cryptos, you can see we talked about XRP still inside of its bull flag, nothing yet, but the biggest craziness was Ethereum here. Now, what's interesting is we knew Ethereum and Bitcoin were going to break down. We just didn't know when. And that's the crazy part to me. Bitcoin and Ethereum were destined to be breaking to the downside here. We did not know when it was going to happen. We had ascending fractals here, which do have bearish biases. On textbook, these ascending fractals have a bearish bias to the downside. We didn't know when it was going to happen here. We figured we'd be retesting moving average. We didn't think it was going to be dropping this low, and I sure as heck didn't think it would be happening now. I figured we'd continue to kind of ping pong off this and then see the drop to the downside. However, it came a little bit earlier than expected here, which I guess is okay. I don't really think we're going to be moving much lower than that. We fell right back down to a previous support, and I think it's going to hold here, and we should recover just as quickly as we fell pretty much across the board. I believe XRP is going to continue to consolidate sideways. Ethereum is going to pump back up as quickly as we fall. We usually reverse and recover. You could see the price range from the original dump. I mean, we are down about 21%. But from here is about 18% here. Moving forward, Bitcoin is down pretty substantially as well. A continued drop went from extreme overbought to extreme oversold. I'd likely think that this is probably the lowest point we're going to be moving to, and then we should hopefully recover off of that and head back inside of it. That's my theory. That's my thought. You know, do with that as you will, but things overall don't look horrible, although by no means do we expect to see a short. I know some of you took advantage of the short opportunity. We did post trades when it started to happen on Patreon that I know a few people took advantage of here, but things are just, it's wild to see the way these markets just flash correct. But the thing that we do know with confidence now is XRP, which is trading entirely different from these other cryptocurrencies, I still believe has a bullish bias and a bullish breakout. Ethereum here is now oversold, and Bitcoin is now oversold, and it's very much so the same thing with the S&P 500, which corrected to the downside here. What's shocking is we broke the uptrend. It's not really as shocking though as, you know, some of the other movements here. The reason being is we haven't necessarily confirmed this uptrend to be reliable, only because we've only had 2 confirmations. We have yet to make a third to confirm the uptrend here, so it's really not that useful. The only thing we've been really talking about is the possibilities of a higher low pattern taking place. And honestly, where we're currently retesting is still a higher low. So we're still fairly bullish in the eyes of the way we're moving to, but you can see for the most part here, we are still in a higher low pattern. So regardless of how low we fall or fell, I do believe 3,900 is a bottom here, and I don't believe in any sense we're going to be breaking through that. And I do believe we are going to be seeing movements back to the upside very soon. So I am still pretty happy in the results that are taking place. We're not necessarily in any fear or danger just yet. We are still creating a higher low pattern. The next step is to head up even higher, which is hopefully what happens next. So I do believe bulls are coming. I do believe we're still going to be seeing swings to the upside here. It's just a matter of when. With that being said, though, and it might happen sooner than you think, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.